All right, y'all. We back with another one, man. As I already said, what's going on, YouTube? If you're new to the channel, man, be sure to hit that subscribe button for your boy, man. Crack that bell. Smash that like button for your boy. My bad, man. If y'all see me looking around like this, you can probably see through my shades. I'm in a parking lot. Just a habit, man. Like I said, you know, situational awareness is very important. So my eyes are always lingering around. But yeah, man, as I said before, man, we back with another one. I wanted to talk to y'all real quick, kind of touch up on the my Glock 20, which I have right here. And yes, we are empty. YouTube, there's nothing in the mag, as you can see. Safe direction. Trigger is depressed, so we are empty. We don't have anything in here. So even if looks like I'm flagging the camera, I'm not. The camera's facing the opposite way. I ran into a situation, if you guys watched my shorts from the last range trip I had, and I had a jam, or at least I think I did. I was shooting the Glock 20 and, you know, just running some rounds down range, you know, and I had one little hiccup, jammed up on me. Wasn't a big deal, you know. I racked the round out. The next round went in with no problem, and, you know, I fired well over 200 rounds after that, you know, or multiple different rounds of ammo. So I kind of wanted to address the situation because I didn't really speak about it. And no, I'm not trying to stick up for Glock. Glock doesn't pay me to talk about Glock. So, you know, no one pays me for that matter. Like I always tell you guys, man, you know, this is solely on my opinion. All my videos are based on my opinion. You do what you want with that. You take that with a grain of salt. If you want to, you know, if you feel as though you agree, that's fine. If you don't agree, that's also fine with me too. You know, like I said, I'm not played by Glock to, you know, try and stick up for them. I'm just saying, basically, I feel like I limp-wristed when I had the jam because I didn't have the best grip on the gun. You know, as y'all can see, this is a big gun. You know, this is a full size, basically a Glock 17 with a slightly longer barrel, just slightly. And obviously, you know, the fatter grip and the bigger slide, the thicker slide to accommodate that 10mm round. So yes, you know, this is a pretty big gun to hold on to, you know, and get a purchase on, you know, and even adding the goon tape, you know, just trying to manipulate it. It does make it easier, but, you know, I just think I had a poor grip on it when I went to shoot, and that's what caused the hiccup, you know, and the jam. I personally think it was limp wrist. You know, most people are going to try to rain down on it because, you know, people are always trying to bash Glock every chance they get when, you know, majority of these firearms you see nowadays are Glock clones. You know, just think about it. You know, the manufacturers that you brag about, the companies that you brag about, are all made from Glock. The majority of them are cloned from Glock, should I say. So I don't see what's the big deal. I mean, and even if it was a jam, it was one time, like I said, you know, and that was at the beginning of my range session. And honestly, I still shot the rest of that day, you know, like I said, well over 200 rounds with the Glock 20 and no issues. It was just that one little hiccup that I had. So basically, you know, like I said, I just wanted to address it because I don't know what I did wrong, but I'm almost positive I limp-wristed. You know, I don't think it's a jam-o-matic because if it was, I would have had more issues at that time. And another reason why I want to address this because I know people were having issues with the Glock 20, saying that it didn't want to eat up, you know, hot ammo, or certain ammo was being picky. This thing is not picky. Since I've had it, I've ran about 5 or 6 different brands of ammo through it. FMJ ball ammo and hot ammo. Underwood, 200 grain, some SIG 200 grain. So I've ran plenty of different 200 grains through here already and no issues at all. What's crazy is that it jammed on me with ball ammo. I wasn't even shooting hot ammo. It was 180 grain AAC, which is made by Palmetto State Armory. And honestly, I love their ammo. I've never had an issue with it. So that's why I say I truly think that it was me, because I've never had an issue with any of Palmetto State Armory's AAC ammo. I've used that in 9mm for all my Glocks. When I had my Canic, I had no issues with firing AAC. Never had a jam or any type of hiccups with any of my other firearms for that matter. So I personally do think it was, you know, me limp-wristing, not getting a good grip, because keep in mind, this is a 10mm, this is not a 9mm. So this caliber is much stronger, and, you know, if you shoot it wrong, or, you know, you can see, just Google it, you know, YouTube, you can see other people having hiccups with it all the time. If you don't grip right And that can happen with any gun, but especially something like a 10 mil. If you don't get a good grip on it, you know, the gun's not going to do what you want it to do, you know. So me personally, I just think that, you know, I fumbled, didn't get a good grip, didn't get a good purchase on it. And when I went to fire the gun, you know, it hicked up that one time and jammed. Because like I said, right after that, I re-racked it. The other round went through, cycled the rest of the mag, perfect, no problem. You know, that was probably like the third or fourth round out the mag. So I still had about 10 more rounds in the mag after that and fired with no issue at all. So that's why I'm saying that, you know, I just wanted to address it, because at the end of the day, you know, basically all firearms are going to malfunction at some point. You know, once again, not sticking up for Glock, because I've had issues with my Ruger 5.7. There was a brand new gun out the box. And, you know, that's something that, once again, was user error. You know, it was me not knowing how to operate the gun correctly, you know. So if you make user errors, I feel like, you know, that's something that could be tolerated. I don't think that's a big deal. But even if you take care of your guns and, you know, change parts on them or clean them as much as you want, I feel like all guns at some point will have a hiccup, you know. And that's why it's important to train, to learn how to deal with those malfunctions if you have a jam or something like that. My fault, y'all. My camera cut off, man. That's why I need y'all to run this content up. I'm running out of storage on my iPhone. I'm gonna have to get another phone or bigger storage on my iPhone or something, man. Need y'all to run this content up for me, man. I really appreciate y'all tuning in. Watch them commercials for your boy, man. Continue to tune in, subscribe to the channel. Like I said, man, I really do appreciate the love y'all been showing me. So let's keep this content running up, because like I said, man, you know, the more y'all tune in, the more content I could bring y'all. You know, I'm a small, humble channel. You know, I'm still growing. You know, and I know a lot of channels say that, you know, they grow bigger and they, you know, they change up. I won't do that, you know, because I don't have any intentions on doing that. If it's broke, don't fix it. So, you know, I don't plan on, you know, doing too much different things on my channel. You know, what I'm bringing y'all, you know, a little bit of everything, gun talks, range videos and things like that, you know. You know, that's pretty much it, you know. But I do got a lot of things in the works, man. So like I said, y'all keep running that content up, and I'm gonna keep bringing that heat for y'all. But anyway, back to what I was saying, you know, real quick. You know, you want to know how to deal with malfunctions and jams, because God forbid, if you do get into a situation and you have a jam or you have a malfunction, you have milliseconds, you know, for you to react and correct that, you know, if your life is in danger, you know, especially under panic. So it is good that you do run into malfunctions and things like that, because you want that to happen, you know, with any gun. You know, you don't want it to happen, but you want to know how to deal with it in case if it does happen, you know. And like I say, I've had a few guns that malfunction on me. Like I said, I wouldn't really consider this a malfunction. I truly believe it was limp wrist, and I know I said that a million times already in this video. But you know, I'm gonna stick with what I believe in, because like I said, I didn't have any more hiccups after that day. You know, I shot flawlessly. Like I said, I've shot hot ammo through this, so I don't know. Most people were having early problems with this. Maybe it was just the first batch of, you know, Glock 20 Gen 5s that came out, that they were having issues with it. You know, that could be it, you know. But mine, you know, I've shot a bunch of different type of hot ammo through it already since I had it. I got about 600 rounds through it so far. So, you know, aside from that little hiccup, yeah, I'm still carrying it. I mean, as you can see here, I'm in the parking lot. I'm out running errands. So, you know, I'm definitely still trust the gun. You know, I definitely still trust the gun to carry it. I don't feel like it's an issue. I will be going back to the range soon, just to kind of, you know, put more rounds through it, you know, not for any particular reason, obviously to train, you know, and things like that, you know, what most of us are doing, and also get used to this green dot. This is a great green dot. I know that's not the whole thing of the video, but if you haven't watched the Hollison unboxing and the range review, go check that out, man, because this is a real good optic to have, for especially for your Glock. So I won't say too much about it, because this video is not about that. But yeah, man, you know, so like I said, I don't want to talk your heads off, man. I'm gonna try to make this one pretty quick. I just wanted to kind of address that. So yes, I'm still carrying it. I do trust in the Glock, because at the end of the day, it's a Glock. It's gonna work. And you know, a lot of people have had malfunctions with Glocks. Everybody's experience is gonna be different, just like it is with any gun. And I just figured I'd put that information out there, because people are so quick to get you know, how you say that, discouraged basically from purchasing a firearm, because they hear about the things that happen. But the best way to find out is firsthand. If you go watch a million reviews, that doesn't mean you're gonna have that same issue with that gun. because I've heard about the issues early on that happened with the Gen 5s, and I still went and purchased it. I waited a little while, almost a year after the Gen 5 G20 dropped, but I still got it. So at the end of the day, most of the issues that most people were having, I didn't have that. You know, I had that one little hiccup, and I feel like I said, like, I'm good. I think it's gonna be fine. So only time will tell, but I trust in this Glock 20, man, and I think it's gonna be just fine the way it's been going. So like I said, man, you know, I'm gonna end this video here, y'all. If you are thinking about getting it, like I said, don't hesitate, man. It's a great gun. I mean, any Glock is gonna work. So, you know, that's self-explanatory. I don't really have to say much more than that. So y'all be safe out there, Hunter Gang. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, man. Be sure to smash that like button for your boy. I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one.